enemy is about to be pulled out.
Rogue, restore hive detected.
I sent a specialization supply drop your way.
Rogue fixer drone detected.
What is up, guys? It is GamerRealer23 here, back with another Division 2 video. Now for this video I'm going to be showing you my 3 Overcharge build. This is a team build, so that is it's more team oriented. I've not tried this in the raid or anything, so I don't know how this is going to go in there, but I do know that this is very helpful, and I did focus some of this on the raid perception. So obviously Mechanical Animal, Future Perfection, gives you 1 skill tier every time you kill someone, and it grants it for 19 seconds. So you don't have to run all yellows like I am. You could take off some, run maybe a couple reds, a couple blues, it's up to you. But the reason why I'm doing the yellows is so I can get a faster overcharge for my teammates. Now, obviously, we don't have to run 2 overcharge weapons. We can use the Lady Death. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, if we actually overcharge right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot this guy, pop my overcharge. Come on, there we go. And if I actually switch over to the Lady Death, I still have my overcharge procced, and I can be able to do damage with my team. So that is why I'm using the Mechanical Animal and the Lady Death combo, but you could do the 2 overcharge if you want, just to have different ammo types. And then I'm using the Orbit. Orbit is going to grant that 35% critical hit chance and 40 critical hit damage, but you could also use different pistol if you want to, but I just put the Orbit on. It really doesn't matter. The mask, I put on the Night Watcher. Now, Night Watcher, what this allows me to do is have a lot of skill haste. As you can see, it's all the way down, full skill haste for my pulse, my scanner pulse, and that's going to bring it down to, I think, like 4.8. Now, I'm using the Wyvernware chest piece, obviously 2 pieces, status effects and skill damage. And then I got skill haste and skill damage with skill haste in Overwatch. I'll explain Overwatch a little later, but for now, that is what I have on my chest piece, and I want to go over everything about Overcharge and how I'm proccing all 3 at once, but I'm going to do that all a little later in the video. So let's just move on to the holster. So moving on to our Hana-Yu holster, this is actually going to grant us skill haste from base, and then skill haste is rolled onto it with status effects. But moving on to the knee pads, we have Fox Prayer, which is skill tier, damage targets out of cover, and skill damage. Now, Fox Prayer, the reason why I'm running it is for my Stinger Hive. Now, Stinger Hive does in fact get a buff from damage targets out of cover from the Fox Prayer knee pads. But Fox Prayer knee pads will also help our damage with our weapon, and so on and so forth. Now, you could in fact change the knee pads to something else. You could put on Hana-Yu or Wyvernware. Now, I didn't have any knee pads on me at the time of making this video, so I really can't put anything there. But if you want to put something there, I recommend doing a improvised knee pads, because you can have double the skill haste on those knee pads and make your pulse a lot faster, and even your hive. So I recommend doing improvised knee pads there if you don't want the Fox Prayer. Now, BTSQ gloves, I'm sure we're all familiar with this. 15% skill haste every skill tier. Once popping your hive, you get your overcharged. Even if you're like at skill tier 4 or 5, you'll still get that overcharge, I believe. And then at skill tier 6, popping your hive will grant overcharge to not only you, but your allies as well. So that is a good thing to keep in mind. Now, moving on to the backpack, which is our second piece of Wyvernware, we're using skill damage, skill haste, and then skill haste as well with Energized. Now, Energized, if you did not know, gives us a skill tier every time we pop a med kit, and if we're already at skill tier 6, that grants us overcharge as well for 15 seconds. But like I said, I'm going to come back to this. So here we are, Overwatch. When in cover for more than 10 seconds, this gives us 12% weapon damage and skill damage as long as we remain in cover for 10 seconds. You could also do cover to cover as well, but once you get out of cover, you have a slight second to get back in cover to not negate the talent. So that is a good thing. If you want to change this to maybe skilled, I believe, which is the every time you kill someone with a skill, you get a 30% chance to refresh it. You could do tag team. Once you shoot someone that has been marked with the little skull from the skill, you will reset the cooldown as well. So you could use that. But once we get the overcharge, the reason why I'm using Overwatch, once we get overcharge, this grants 15% weapon damage, skill damage, whatever. As long as it's a pulsed enemy with the scanner pulse, grants us 15% damage from all sources. So that is why I'm running the scanner pulse. Now that 15% plus 12 is actually 27%. 27% damage. So say you have a all DPS guy, he's going to get 27% damage just from you alone in total. Now, the way I recommend doing this is I recommend doing energized first. Obviously, energized would be the best way to go about this on the first cycle. And this is going to be throughout your repeating or your recycling of overcharges. So I recommend doing energized first. So that's 15 seconds. Boom, you're on 60-second cooldown. Now wait 30 seconds before you do anything else, or 20 to 30 seconds, anywhere between there, but recommended 30. Pop your Future Perfection. That's 15 seconds. So you're pretty much at 45 seconds on your cooldown for energized. And then wait another 30. Pop your BTSU. Now you're already down maybe all the way to 60 seconds on your Future Perfection. And then since you pop BTSU, your Future Perfection is all the way down to 45. And then wait another 30. It's at 15 seconds now for your Future Perfection. Pop your energized. That 15 seconds will go in. Your Future Perfection is already ready now. That after that 15 seconds is over from energized. Wait another 30, or you can wait another 20, whatever. Wait another 30. Boom. Pop your not energized. Pop your Future Perfection. Wait another 30. Repeat. And you can only do it 4 times, obviously, because we only have 4 med kits, sadly. But that is the way I recommend doing the recycling of your overcharges. Obviously, you're going to be popping your pulse multiple times, since we do have a 5-second pulse. So you'll be able to pop your pulse twice, unless someone is running tag team or you run tag team on your chest piece. You can pop it more than twice. But if you're going to want to pop energized more than once, I recommend doing perfect efficient. Obviously, this is a clip of me using perfect efficient, and this will allow you to pop or redo the cycle more than 4 times, which is very nice too. But you will lose that 12% bonus towards your allies, or they will lose that bonus from you to them. So that is what I recommend doing. If you're not going to want to do Overwatch, do perfect efficient, because you can pop overcharge more often, and not only just 4 times. So this is me popping the 3 overcharges, obviously, like you can see in the video. This is a pre-clip I made before I actually made the build video. And obviously I've already popped the medkit. We're waiting the 30 seconds out right now. So while this goes through, I'm going to put this into 2 times so you guys don't have to watch pretty much like 3 minutes of me doing this. And that is pretty much the end of the video, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.